Hey y'all, what's up? Thank you so much for checking this video. Now you're here because you're trying to pass your STAAR test, right? This is step number 4. There are 3 other steps before this step. Step 1 is how to do equivalent. You need that. That's the easiest skill to do. Step 2 is domain and range. That's the next easiest skill to do. Step 3 is equations with graphs, or equations with tables, or equations with pictures. That's the next most important step to do. Now this step is step number 4. This is all about solutions, all right? Solutions. Let's go. Solutions. Now it sounds easy, right? What's the solution? Find the solution. Solve. We're solving equations. There are 2 types of solutions that you are looking for throughout this whole Algebra 1 school year. There are only 2 types of solutions, all right? Here's the first part of solutions, all right? Here we go. The first kind is whenever you have 2 lines, all right? My writing is going to be disgusting, but it's okay. Whenever you have 2 lines, here are all the possible scenarios that you have, right? You've got this is the normal one, the most usual one. Whenever you have 2 lines that do this, and then you have, sorry, this is the second scenario. This is, sometimes this happens when the lines do this. And then the third scenario is when the lines do this. There's the first one. And the second one is right on top of it. All right, there, I did my best. All right, this is the third scenario right here when you have the line on top of the other one. All right, now let's go over these solutions. All right, here we go. The first kind, whenever you see 2 lines on a graph, I don't care what you're doing, I don't care what you were thinking, doesn't matter if the test is in Chinese, Japanese, German, Russian, Spanish, French, you have no idea what it's asking you. But whenever they show you 2 lines, always go where the 2 lines intersect. So I see these 2 lines, my brain is going right here, and that is my solution, right there. My solution is right there. Now how many solutions are on that picture? That's me asking you, how many times do the lines touch each other? Solutions, when it comes to 2 lines, is where they touch each other. So how many solutions are in that picture? There is only 1 solution. 1 solution. And where is it? Right there where the lines meet each other. All right, let's go to the second one. How many solutions or solve that second one? As you solve it, you find these 2 parallel lines. These lines will never touch. We just talked about whenever you see 2 lines on a graph, where do you go? Where do you go when you see 2 lines on the graph? You go where they touch each other. So go where these guys are touching each other. Are they touching each other? No, they are not touching each other. So this guy has no solutions. Do not say 0 solutions. Don't say there are 0, say there are no solutions. Because if you say 0, then you're going to trick your brain into thinking that, oh, the answer choice says x equals 0. I'm going to pick that one instead. No, you just played yourself. No, there are no solutions here. Not that there are 0. There are no solutions. You can't solve that because those lines never touch. So what answer do you want me to give you? You can't do that. All right, the next one. You see how this guy has this lines right here? It's, wait, I messed up. I'm so sorry. Let's do student creed real quick. I'm so sorry. We had to do it first, that we only watch this video once. You don't have to watch it 100 times. Watch it once and get it in, all right? Student creed on 3. Say it with me. On 3. Ready, set, here we go. Today is a new day. I can read well. I can understand what I read. I can remember it and apply it correctly. I've got eyes to see, ears to hear, and a mind to understand. It might not be easy, but it's worth it, all right? All right. Woo. I should have let off with that. All right, here we go. 2 lines. Where do you go when you're finding solutions? Where the lines touch each other. This first example has 1 solution because the lines touch each other 1 time. The second example has no solutions because the lines never touch each other. This third example right here, you have a line graphed on top of a line. So where are they touching each other? Everywhere. This is infinite solutions, okay? Infinite solutions. Now let me give you an example of each in your Desmos Calculator, all right? Here's example number 1. You might have to split an equation that looks like this. Minus 10, whatever. You might have to split an equation. Now it looks like this. Okay, well, let's start. Where do I go? Whenever you see 2 lines on the graph, where do you go? You go here. Boom, here it is. My answer says 3 negative 3.7 and then comma 12.5. Which one's the answer? Let me see. Let me write it down. 3.75, comma. And I think I said 12.5. So let me go 12.5. All right. Look, my answer is right here. There's my answer. Which one am I gonna bubble in? Because your STAAR test loves to give you free response to these. They think it's too hard. You guys get scared because there's no choices. It's okay. Whenever you're doing the work, oh, this is the equation I gotta split. If you don't know about splitting equations, go watch the video we had about equations and pictures, equations and tables, and equations and slopes. That tells you how to split, when to split, and the special case that happens whenever you split. The hardest one, but it's really easy. It's so easy. So go where the lines touch. Here they are. Now tell me why I have students that will do this. My answer is 3 point, no, let me change this. Let's pretend our answer was, let me make this a 6 or something. There we go, better, so much better. All right, let's go here. Go to the new point, the new one. There you go, here's where the lines touch, all right? Here's the lines touch. I'm doing this for this example right here. It's 4, 14. Shoot, so many mistakes. 4, 14, ready? Here we go. This is where the lines touch each other. They're touching right here, right? So that's 4, 14. Tell me why I have students that will bubble this into their Scantron. 4.14. They're trying to put both answers in. Whenever you go where the lines touch, your answer is only the first one. It's just the first one. So don't you dare put 414. It's just 4. You're done. Bubble into 4 and you've got the answer right. Whenever they ask you to solve an equation or whenever they're asking you to do work and all of a sudden you see 2 lines on your grid, go where they touch each other, then write down the first number of the intersection. Boom, my answer is 4. You're done. All right, now here's another one. Let me show you what a parallel lines look like. Let me go 4x plus 12 divided by 2. Okay, so here's, oh no, sorry, forgot. Let's go change into 36. All right, here we go. I got 2 lines. Let's go where they touch. Let's zoom out. Oh, you see how this guy doesn't touch? How is there still space here? This guy still has space here too. When you have lines that don't touch, that do this, you have to, like, this parallel. They're never gonna touch. Some kids are gonna zoom out all the way like this, and then just click here and put -9 and get it wrong. This is no solutions, all right? Hit the home screen. Okay, let's see if it's getting skinnier or not. No, nobody's getting skinnier on the top or the bottom. Here's what I mean by getting skinnier. Look at this. See what I do? Let me make it better. Let's go 2.5. See how it's fatter down here than it is up here on the top? Oh, it's getting skinnier. It touches. You know what I mean? Whenever you have lines that do that, they will have an intersection. But the ones that we just did where it did not have an intersection, where it looked like this, the guys who look like this, the same line, right? But the ones that have this parallel, see this gap right here on the top, gap at the bottom? That gap is the same space. It is not getting any skinnier on any side. Nope, it's keeping it's equal distance between the gaps. No, there's no solution here. That's what no solution looks like. And then here's what infinite solutions look like. Turn this into a 12. Boom. Lines are right on top of each other. I can't see the other one. Let me zoom out real quick. Zoom. I never see the other one. Where the heck is it? Turn him on and off. Well, he's there somewhere. Zoom in some more. Oh, he's still there somewhere. Oh, it's the same line. You got the same line that's infinite solutions, right? That's solutions whenever you have 2 lines. That's the first type. The second type is whenever you have a U. Whenever you have a U on the grid, here's how to find solutions when you have a U. The first type is this. Whenever you have a U, it looks like that. That's type 1. Here's type 2. It looks like this. And here's type 3. It looks like this. All right. Whenever you have 2 lines, where do you go? Where they touch. Whenever you have 2 lines, where do you go? Where they touch each other. Whenever you have 2 lines, where do you go? Where they touch each other. Whenever you have a U on the grid, you can't go where there's 2 lines touching each other because it's different. There are no 2 lines on the grid. Whenever you have a U on the graph, you go where the U touches the x-axis. Where do you go? Where the U touches the x-axis. So here's the x-axis right here. How many solutions are in this first choice? I'm asking you, the question, the STAAR is asking you, how many times is that graph touching the x-axis? You go, you trace the x line, and you see, he's touching here, and he's touching here. This guy has 2 solutions. You click on those points on your Desmos calculator, write down those numbers that it gives you. Those are the 2 solutions, and you're done. This guy over here on the left, how many solutions are on him? Well, how many times is he touching the x-axis? 1 time, right there. So he has 1 solution. You click on that point, that's the answer. This third guy, how many times is he touching the x-axis? None! He does not touch. So there is no solutions. No solutions there. Because he doesn't touch the x-axis. Now here's what it looks like. X squared plus 4x minus, 40. There he is. hit the home button. Okay, there's a U right there. Wait, do I have 2 lines? Nope, I only have 1 and I have a U. So I always go straight to the x-axis. So I'm gonna type in negative 8.6, that's my first answer. My other answer is 4.6, done. Now sometimes they'll ask you, hey, give us the positive answer. So then you just give it the positive answer. That's it, for 4.63, you're done. All right, so they might ask you for the negative one, they're probably gonna ask you for the positive one. Normally they ask you for both, so you just put both of them, wherever it touches. All right, here's one where it only has 1 solution. Look, right here, the 0. Cool, done. Or it might look like this. Plus 4. All right, here he goes. Look, 1 solution right here. Click it. Negative 4, that's your answer, and you're done. Now here's one that has no solutions. X squared plus 4. See how he doesn't touch the x-axis? There, this is what no solutions. Oh, I can click here. Let me put a 4. No, don't trick yourself. This is the X line right here. That's the X line. If it doesn't touch it, there are no answers whenever you have a U. All right, quick review. Whenever you have 2 lines, where do you go? Where the 2 lines touch each other. Whenever you have a U, where do you go? Where it touches the X-axis. That's it. That's it. Now this is gonna unlock, like this unlocks more questions, but you have to know how to solve the equations because they're gonna make it look like this first. They're gonna give you this stuff. X squared plus 5x equals 25. Do you know how to fix that? Because it doesn't work when I graph it, so you have to know how to fix this. This is why I made those videos about equations and graphs and equations and points. You gotta know how to fix this guy. You bring that 25 over. Okay, a, negative 8, and a 3. Nice, got it, type it in, now you're done. But you can't get here if you don't know how to fix this. So that's why you gotta go back and watch those videos, all right? All right, here you go, next part. All right, next one. So sorry for the handwriting, but here, check it out, check it out. The next one, like they might ask you for solutions that look like this. Which of the following points is a solution to this guy? All right, all you gotta do, type in the guy, y symbol 2x plus 4. Oh shoot, you gotta learn that you can't type the symbol in. I don't know, inequality is disabled, I don't know what that even means. So turn that into an equals, there's your line. We type in the first point, negative 3, comma 0. Label him, that way you don't have to click on him again and know which one it is. Oh, I forgot which one's which. Let me click on it again. Because whenever you click on it, it like goes to the other one, and now this one's not highlighted anymore. This one keeps them all highlighted, that way you know who's who. There we go, got him. Let's do choice D, negative 1, comma, negative 5, all right? Label them. All right, so see, I have 4 guys on this grid. I got 4 points here. Whenever they ask you to do this stuff, they are asking you to see which dot is by himself. So see how this line right here, this line splits the dots up? I've got 3 dots on this side and 1 dot on that side. You pick the dot that's by himself, that's the answer, you're done. So my answer here is negative 3, 0. So which one says negative 3, 0? Oh, it's choice A. Done. Finished it. I got it. I'm so smart. They might ask you for a solution like this. Which of the following points is a solution to this inequality? All right, the equal sign you should know. All right, let's type it in correctly. You should know you can't put that weird guy in, so it looks like this. All right, there's my line. Then they got the points there for you. Now you do the same thing that we just did. Here's the line that they want. Which one of these points is by himself? Oh shoot. A's by himself on this side and D's by himself. So how am I gonna figure out who it is? Is it A or is it D? To do this one, whenever you don't know, by the way, they'll always have 3 dots on one side, then not always, but most of the time they'll have 3 dots on one side of the line, then they'll have 1 dot all by himself. Or they'll have 1 dot on the line and 2 dots on one side. Whoever the dot is by himself, that's the answer. So this one right here, he's got 2 dots on the line, 1 on this side, 1 on that side. How do you tell who the winner is? To tell who the winner is, you go back to this symbol right here. You have to know something about this symbol. That symbol, you have to know, is it saying up or is it saying down? Is that symbol saying up or is it saying down? All right, this guy right here, he makes a P. So, oh, he says up. So you find the point who's above the line. So my real answer for this is choice A. He's my answer because he's on the up side. Yeah, he's alone, but so is D. D's also alone. So you want to get that extra, you want that master score, you make sure you know these symbols right here about shading up and shading down. I had a student say this today and I thought it was a really good idea. He says that this symbol right here, he looks for the one that's an L, and he does take the L, like, man, because the losers are down. So this one goes down because the losers are down. Anyways, so if it makes an L, that one goes down. This one that we had up here for the question, it didn't make an L, so it's not going down, so it must be going up. All right, last part. Speaking of inequalities, here's what's up. The solution to this guy. All right, it's gonna give you an equation right here. Let's type him in. So I've got y, weird symbol, negative 4x. It doesn't work. You should know how to fix that. Change it to y equals. Boom, I got my line. Here he is. Okay, he's going like this. You can erase some choices when it comes to that, but you have to know about this symbol right here. You have to know what that symbol means. Is that making an L and losers go down? Or is it making a P for up? It's making an L, so it wants the shading to go downwards. So go somewhere on the line, pick any point. I'll pick this point right here. And I want it to be down, like below, beneath it. Your answer here is gonna be choice C, like cat, because he's shaded down and he looks like this. Now real quick, let me draw this real fast because you're gonna need this. They will do this to you. And I don't have time to find an example because I gotta make this, I don't have enough time. Start this is coming up. And my YouTube kicked my other channel and deleted my old channel. All right, here we go. They might give you this. They might go, here's this guy, here's a line, and here's the shading. We're gonna shade on the bottom of this. Now here's this guy, here's the line, and we're gonna shade at the bottom of this guy too. All right, here we go. Last part, then you're all done. This first one right here. You have a line and you have shading. That means you're gonna have a weird symbol. So let me see, here's choice A and here's choice B. For this guy, do you want the symbol to look like this or like this? For this first part, are we gonna be shading up or are we shading down? We're gonna be shading down, right? So I want to make the L goes down, so I like him. I know my symbol's gonna look like that, okay? Now watch this, here's the second part. Now you have to know this about that line. You have to know, I'm gonna go C and D, by the way, just because it makes more sense. The second part is, now that you know what direction the shading is, you now have to know, do you want it to be like this with the line underneath it? Or do you want it like that without the line underneath it? The difference is, whenever they draw this guy right here, they're saying, hey, the road is under construction. This symbol right here means that the road is under construction, okay? Do not travel on it or else your car will fall through the gaps. We have not finished the road yet. So look at the line that we have in this first example. Is this road finished or this road still under construction? This road is finished, so he will, whenever they finish the road, they go back and they put a line underneath it, just like this guy. This guy has the construction symbol, but he said, no, we're actually done. So they put the line underneath and say, we are finished with the road. The road is now safe to travel on. So for this first guy right here, I want choice C because he's shading down and the road is finished. So he has the line underneath him. For this second one right here, check him out. You see the road? You see how the road is, oh, it's under construction, right? So that means that I want this symbol with no line. I don't want to have a line underneath it because he's still being worked on. So I want this, and here's choice A, and here's choice B. So they both have that symbol. So then which one do I pick? Let's see, are we shading up or are we shading down? Is the graph going down? Do losers going down or is it going up? Oh, it's going down, right? Because we're at the bottom of the line, we're underneath it. So I want the guy that's going down. This guy's not making an L, this guy is making an L, boom, gotta answer is choice B. This graph needs the symbol that choice B has. Now that's all for solutions. Now you know about solutions. You got a straight line, go where they meet. You got a U, go where the U touches the x-axis. You got points and a weird symbol, type in the points, it's the point that's all by himself. If there's 2 points on the line and 1 point's by himself, the other point's by himself, see what the symbol says. He'll tell you loser's going down, he wants the down or he wants the one that's up. Do that. Or they might give you a line like this. If it's under construction with no line, it means the graph is gonna be dotted. Careful, your car is gonna fall down. But hey, we're under construction, but we finished it. They go back and tell you that they finished it. You gotta have a solid line, all right? That's it. Help your friends, help your neighbor, help yourself, get the information in you, help your teacher. You wanna walk into a room and say, dang, I'm so glad you were here. Help me out, bro, because I need help. Don't worry, I got you. You can save somebody's day that doesn't know this, because we need more heroes, all right? Y'all be safe, have a great day, let's go get them. Yeah.
Thank you, Father. It's our honor. All your sons, all your daughters give you praise. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father.